Hey everyone, Courtney of Southern Owls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today it is TMI Tuesday, and we're going to be designing with these really fun EVA foams that TMI has in stock. So this is fantastic. She's big. So we're just going to add stuff to this EVA foam and make it into a door hanger. We have this really cute, smaller EVA foam, a really adorable witch hat. We're gonna use this really fun foam boo sign, and then all the picks and sprays. So we have some fun orbs, glittered orbs, some black rose leaves, a witch broom, how cute is that? A flocked bat, and then here are our ribbon choices. We're going to be using a 2.5 Harlequin, orange and black, some polka dots, witch cauldron, so cute, and then this really cool metallic 1.5 inch. So I'm going to start off with the big one. Go big or go home, right? And we're going to attach this boo sign. It is made of felt, which is really cool. So I'm just going to snip this off because we are not going to be using that as a hanger. You're going to want to make sure, guys, that you have some floral U-pins. Floral U-pins are a must for this design. Let me see. Okay, so it has the hanger, so we want to make sure that this is nice and where we need it to be. So these are floral U-pins. You can grab them at your local Hobby Lobby. Gosh, I'm sure Michael sells them also. I'm going to snip them down just a little bit. I'm going to dip the ends in my hot glue pot, and I'm going to pierce the black inside. I don't want to pierce the glitter of the boo, but I want to do that black trim. But we're going to go carefully inside and then pierce that right through. Ooh, did I not do them short enough? Yeah, there we go. And then push them down into our design. Whoop. And I'm going to place that little blue or orange, that is not blue, orange sparkle right over it. So it's going to show just a little bit, but it's not going to be a big deal. No one's going to know except for you and me because we're designing this. Oh my gosh, I did. Look, hold on. Let me get that. Oh no. That's okay. Let me pierce these off. Okay, now I know to go a little bit shorter next time. Not a big deal. Let me put a little bit. Let me put a little hot glue. Just a little dab so that's not going to scratch your client's door. Whoopsies. Hey, better me than you, okay? While that dries, let's prep a few more. Let's cut them like down in half. Wow, I thought I measured that well. I did not measure that well at all. So I'm just taking my little nippers and cutting those down. I'm probably gonna do about 3. So let's get these 2 ready to rock and roll. Wow. I just pierced right through that, didn't I? Okay, that feels pretty good. Let's turn her back over. And then we're gonna add in these as well. I'm gonna start down here. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna get as close as I can to that orange so I can kind of flip that orange on top of it. Okay, and we'll do one more down here on the bee. I cannot believe I pierced through that. So I'm going right next to the orange edging, piercing that down, and then I'm just kind of flipping that orange over the floral U-pin. There, so it's a little hidden, but now that is nice and secure. See, no one will know except for us, okay, that those are even there. So then what I want to do next is add in this really fun witch broom. Clip off that tag. And you can decide if you want to keep this little cute. I'm going to keep it because that's exactly where I think I'm going to pierce that. You should keep it. Let me back that up. Keep that because that is what we're going to use to hide our next floral U-pen. So we're going to just dip that once again, once we get it where we want it, and then stick that floral U-pen down into that foam. I'm going to do one more just to make sure it's really going to be stuck on there, and then we're going to add in a little bit of hot glue to place that bow, so we know that bow is going to hide our little mechanics. All right, let me dot a little glue. I am using my glue pot today. If you don't have a glue pot, of course you can use a hot glue gun as well. So I'm just gonna push that into place. Make sure that cute little bow is looking good. This is kind of fraying a little bit. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut these tails into a nice cute little angle cuts. There we go. That looks nicer. Okay, so we just push that on there. And now those floral U-pins are now hidden by the bow. So fun, so easy and cute. I now want to add a bow, and we're going to do a fun bow right there at the top. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Let's get our ribbon going. I'm going to start off, of course, with my 2.5 inches ribbon, 2.5 ribbon, and we're going to do a 6-inch tail, and I'm pretty sure some 5-inch loops. Yeah, that's going to be really cute. So 5-inch loops times 2, and 2 6-inch tails. Ooh, that's fun. We're going to take the witch ribbon next. I love this ribbon. It's so cute. 6-inch tail, lay it right down on top, and same formula, 2 5-inch loops to get us going. And a 6-inch tail. So same formula, 2 5-inch loops, 2 6-inch tails. And then I think I want to go in with this polka dot ribbon next, and we're going to do the same formula, 6-inch tail. Well, it's going to be a little tweaked, and we're going to do 2 4.5-inch loops, 1 2 6-inch tail again, and then I'm going to come in with this metallic because that matches our base, oh my gosh, so well. And we're going to stick with that 4.5-inch loop times 2. And then we're going to do that fun racetrack loop in the middle. Oh, I love this ribbon. This is a good one. And then snip that right off. So now we're going to grab a cable tie, and we're going to need another floral U-pen. So I'm going to start wrapping this around, getting it started. And instead of a pipe cleaner, we are going to thread. Oh my God, where'd it go? We're going to thread a floral U-pin in there. Hold it. And then now we're going to get that cable tie nice and secure. Cut off that cable tie a little bit. And cut down, now that it's in our bow, cut down that floral U-pin so it doesn't poke out the other side like I did before. And let's lay our bow out and start kind of fluffing her out a little bit. And of course, we got to go around and dovetail all of our ribbon. So we're just going to fold that ribbon in half and cut up at an angle. That one's a little long. Okay, and I pre-cut some of those. Hold on, that one's a little long. Let me get him a little bit shorter. There we go. Perfect. You can obviously make this on the bow maker with the measurements that I gave you, and it's totally fine. I'm just so much faster at hand bows than I am using a bow maker, so that's why I prefer doing hand bows, but I know it's a lot to hold in your hand, so it's totally fine. Totally fine. All right, let's bring back this. Make sure it is even. And I'm going to go in with that floral U pen and stick our bow up at the top. Just like that. Perfect. Fluff her out. Okay, this guy's like super long now that it's on there and I can see better. There we go. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue now underneath. So I'm just going to move that ribbon out of my way. Get one of my little glue sticks and dab some glue underneath the bow. And then I'm going to find the center, push that down, and hold it for just a few moments. Make sure that glue is sticking. Okay, I think that's good. All right, fluff her out just a little bit. Oh my goodness. She is coming along. Look how fun this is to decorate these. Okay, you could even just like leave it like this because that's adorable. Oh my gosh, it's already so stinking cute. Okay, I wanted to add in a flocked back over here in this corner. So of course this is like way too long of a stick. So we're just gonna trim that down. This is a good stick. It's gonna go in my bucket. Does anyone else have a bucket of sticks? Okay, let me trim it down just a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to dip this end carefully in my hot glue, and I think I wanted a little bit of an angle, and then pierce that in carefully though, because we definitely, hold on, let me pre-do a hole. I just don't want that stick popping up through my bat. Hold on, let me pierce a hole first. That's smarter. Okay, dab it in glue again, guys. And then we're going to stick it in that hole. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, my gosh. Stop it. Y'all love it? What do y'all think? Oh, my gosh, I already love it. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of these sprays. I'm not going to add the leaves. I'm going to save that one for the creepy witch hat, but I do want to add these in. And let me show y'all what I like to do with these. So first we're going to snip them off. And watch this fun little trick that I love to do with these. So I like to take them and then wind them around my fingers. Look how cute that is. And I'm going to put these inside of our bow. And these, guys, these match perfectly with the color scheme of our design. Oh my gosh, these are so adorable. Okay, so we're going to add these to our bow. Just going to dip this in our hot glue. You might need to do a pre-hole. We'll see. I'm going to move my ribbon around just a little bit. And then you just stick that right down into the EVA foam. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a second and then we'll move it around and we're just gonna add these little fun whimsy swirls into our bow. See how easy that is? Just stick that right down into the EVA. Let it adhere, and then we can kind of play with it. I'll put this one at the very top of our bow. Guys, and TMI Gifts has these EVAs. Oh gosh, in a few different colors also. Oh, I just dropped glue. Hold on. Okay. All right. That wasn't fun. Okay. They have these in a few different color patterns. They even have like a really fun beach ball one that I've designed with, and some other really cool color schemes. So you can definitely use these big circle ones and turn it into a door hanger. Like, look how fun. Like, this is seriously so fun and so easy just to add in these little embellishments to really turn these circle EVA foams into something amazing, right? Because of course, like when you're looking at them, you're like, oh gosh, like how do you design with that? So I'm hoping this tutorial kind of just like opens your little, your creativity mind a little bit, and you're like, oh my gosh, that is a good idea. Okay, those are fun. Super, super fun. And then I'm going to add a few of these. I do want to use these on the witch hat, but I know we're going to have some left over because the witch hat's not as big. So I'm going to take one of these and we're going to add them into the bow. But I'm just going to do like little individuals. So we're just going to snip them. Just a few. We don't need a whole lot. And if your balls are kind of falling, sometimes that happens. You can just pierce it right back in there. Let's see. All right, let's see. That's probably enough. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing and just kind of pierce these around our bow area, and it's just gonna kind of give it a little whimsy bubble look inside of our bow as well. I love using these little guys to add in another texture. Well, hold on. I don't like that one. Oh, hold on. Let me use this guy. There we go. Okay. Here's him. And this is just going to add a little bit of more whimsiness to our fun little bow. And we don't need a whole lot of these, just a few. You can also, I'm going to do them a little outside of my bow area because I just think that will be cute. It'll be really cute. And we'll do one like down here by the bat. And just pierce it right through. That foam coming out. Yeah, let's just do 3. I actually think that's perfect. Add those little bubbles. Oh my gosh, guys, what do y'all think? How fun was that? How easy just to add a bow and this cute little foam sign. Where's the top? There's the top. Ah, I love it. 20-minute craft. How cute is that? This is something you could do with your kids too. My daughter would have loved to design this with me. Super easy. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, now let's slide down the witch hat. And we're going to use all the same ribbon and all of that. Don't look at that. I know. It's a hot mess back there. I'm normal, okay? I'm normal. Okay, let's start off. We're going to start this one off with the, oh man. I want to use that guy. We might, okay, I'm just going to put him over to the side. We will use him. I'll put another stick in him. Okay, so here's the top. What I want to do, I'm only going to use the 1.5 inch ribbon, and I just want to do a cute little bow. I think on this side. I don't know, it might impede with that coolness. What do y'all think? This is pre-recorded, Courtney. It's not a live. You're not going to get answers. I don't know. I still think it'd be cuter over here. Let's do this side. And we're just going to use our 1.5 inch ribbon, and we're going to do just a really cute little simple bow. How many inches is that? A little 4-inch tail, and probably just, let's mimic that, little 4-inch loops. Because I don't want this to, like, the hat is a moment, right? So I really just kind of want to embellish it and keep it looking like a witch hat. So let's do 2 loops and 2 tails, all measuring at 4 inches. And then we're going to take this and do the same exact little measurements. 4-inch loop, and another 4-inch loop. 4-inch tails. Oh yeah, that's perfect size. And we're not going to do the center loop because you know what? We're going to use that orange ornament orb and put it in the middle of this because I want to use, I'm like, uh-oh, did I break this? Okay, grab one of your cable ties and we're going to go right around the middle. You're going to need one of those floral U-pins again to slide underneath. And then get careful. Get that cable tie nice and secure. Clip that off. And then remember, you're going to want to clip off this little guy. Oh my gosh, that shot at me. I should be wearing goggles. That just literally hit me right there. This is a hazard. I should have been wearing goggles. Okay. Eye protective wear. Let's put it right on the bottom, I think, of the belt, close to the edge. And we're just going to pierce that right down. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh, it doesn't impede with anything. Okay, lift it up. I think this side's going to be easier. Lift it up and remember to put some hot glue carefully where that floral U-pin is. Okay. And then hold it there for just a second. Super cute. All right, let's dovetail all of these. It's going to be a little bit harder because they're only 4 inches, but I have faith in you that you can get your hands in there and dovetail. Oop. Oh my gosh, I didn't get the center. Hold on. There we go. You know, it just happens. That's okay. Okay. Super cute little bow. Oh, yeah. That's sassy. Okay, we're going to use this guy because I don't know what I did. Y'all probably do. I don't know what happened. We're going to add a little bit of glue to the bottom and pop that. Oh, yeah. Pop that right in. That's perfect. Cheers, friend. What are you drinking today? I've been on this whole, like, dirty, they're called dirty sodas, but I don't drink soda. So I've been drinking Topo Chico with coconut milk, and I am obsessed. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I do drink soda, but it's like on special occasions. Let me rephrase that. I do drink it, but normally just like on vacation. Those are like treats for me. Okay, let's grab, I don't think we're going to need the whole thing. let's just pierce off one of these and trim her up. Yep, we're just going to use a little bit of this. And I want to, oh, that's perfect. I want to put this around the bow to give it like witch spooky vibes, right? With this awesome black leaf. This is a rose leaf. Guys, TMI carries these leaves in so many different colors. They are amazing pieces. I love them. Oh, hold on. I pierced that too. Whoop. Hold on. Having a moment. I probably should pre-do a hole. There we go. That's better. Okay. Kind of do it more angled in instead of straight down in because you don't want this too crazy. Oh, yeah. Those are fun. Okay, let's add in a few more. We're just going to go around. I think I'm just going to use the little leaves. And, of course, guys, save these for another project because those are amazing. I think maybe 4 will be pretty good. And we'll just go kind of like in an X pattern, a cross pattern around our bow with these. And we're just sticking it right into that EVA foam. And if you need a little help, of course, you can do your holes. I don't know if I like these top leaves coming out like that. Maybe I'll just have a few of those. Let's cut that guy off. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's grab the top leaves here and here. So we will have some rose leaves left over. Guys, don't forget, when you're shopping at TMI Gifts, you can use my code AL20 and you'll get 20% off your entire order, which is huge, especially if you buy one of my kits or anything like that. That will really help save those pennies and let them go a little bit further, right? All right, so we're going all the way around. Perfect, yeah. I'll leave the small ones. Oh yeah, that's a good amount. So I left the really tiny ones at the top and the bottom, but I pierced them off the sides because I felt like it was a lot going on. So now let's add a little bit of these little glitter orbs. I think I'm gonna pull them because I kind of want these a little longer to come out. Yeah, to come out. So I peeled them versus cutting. Same thing, just dip them in your hot glue and go around that ribbon and then just pierce them in. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I love that. Just another little element to our design. I'm not going to add too many of these. So you will have a few of these left over also for your next EVA foam project. How many of y'all have ever designed with EVA foam? Have y'all ever tried it out and used it before? I didn't really know what it was, honestly, until I started working with TMI Gifts. I never really used it in any of my designs. But now that I've done a few projects, I really like it because they're super fun and easy. And it's a really great introductory to wreath making, right? Because it's like really fun. You're just gluing and sticking things into something. And you can really just kind of put your own spin on it. Oh yeah. Is 3 enough? Let's do one more. Let's do one more black. Oh, these don't have a whole lot of black on them, huh? Okay, well, good thing there's one left. Let's do one more black coming out over here. Perfect. Oh yeah. Ooh, I like these little black rose leaves. That is perfect. What do y'all think? Ooh, that's really cute. That was 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes. See, that's perfect. These are perfect little Halloween crafts. And you can grab these at tmigifts.com. I'll have all the links in the comments for y'all to shop if you're loving what I used. Which one? Okay, we got to vote. We got to vote. You got to let me know. Witch Hat or the circle? Which one's your favorite? I'm kind of loving both. I like the simplicity of the hat, but this one is like so psychedelic and cool. I don't know. I like them both. Okay, if I had to pick one, ooh, that's a hard one. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's so different but so cool. Like no one's gonna have this on their front door, right? No one's gonna have anything like it. This one's super cute though too, if you just like to keep it simple. These would be great inside your house as well to hang up on your wall. But be sure, guys, if you do hang these on your front door, they are the EVA foam. So you cannot get these wet. If you have an overhang on your front porch, then that's totally fine. But if you do not have any overhang on your front porch, I don't recommend these to be outside because they will get ruined. Okay, so just a little disclaimer, these need to be on a covered porch, a covered door. Thank you all so much for being here today. Like I said before, all of these items are from TMI Gifts. I hope you enjoyed this collab. I'm so thankful for TMI. Y'all are amazing, TMI. If y'all are watching this, thank y'all so much for letting me collab with y'all. Ongoing over 2 years now, which is insane to say. I appreciate y'all. Y'all go check out tmigifts.com. And if y'all want to purchase either of these, they will be available on my personal website, thesouthernowls.com. Also, that's where you can sign up to be an official outlet. I send out weekly emails just letting y'all know what's going on in Southern Owls life, and I would love for y'all to be over there. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, and I can't wait to craft with y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.